Hello, and welcome to Barley Roast. Back to it, at least. My name is Damien.
I was blowing into the microphone when you started saying that. I'm Philip Morgan.
I'm Lee Fabian.
It was perfect timing.
Son of a biscuit.
Son of a biscuit. This is a 5-2.
But a biscuit.
So what are we drinking?
A beer.
We're drinking the Dallas Blonde Ale.
XO.
This is one of the ones your
Love
friend
runs deep.
Sarah gave us, right?
Yep, I had tried this one. I've had this before.
Look at the cute little
I
girl
bought
on it.
several 6-packs of it when I was there. Yeah, it was one of those things. I tried one and I was like, oh man, this is super good. And I bought a few 6-packs over the weekend while I was in Dallas reffing a tournament.
Brewed and canned by Deep Ellum Brewing Company, Dallas, Texas. 5.2%.
It was in Dallas.
Yeah.
That was in Dallas,
Loaded
Fort Worth.
with citrusy and floral hops.
Oh,
Yep,
nice.
pretty good. And you can tell because, like, look at the color difference, too.
This is a
Like,
very
it's darker.
A lot golder.
Yes, it's
a
a
lot
lot
more golden.
golder. Is
And
more-
less see-through. I think your glass just makes stuff look foggier.
It might.
Yeah, it's probably.
Because mine looks a lot more clear than yours.
Yeah, so does his.
Yeah.
Yep. Tastes kind of like apple juice.
It's light again.
I don't get apple juice from that.
What do you get?
Yeah, I don't get apple juice.
Maybe my mouth just broke.
I taste a little bit of that floral.
little
Floral, they tell you.
It's like it's there.
It's
It's
very
quiet.
It's very light.
Subtle, yeah.
It's another light beer.
It's
Yeah.
super light.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Very light.
very, very light. Oh,
Yeah.
she smuggled these from Texas. She took nine beers with her and threw them in her check bag. And she was, as soon as she got to the airport, she opened it up and was like, okay, the beer didn't explode. I don't have beer soaked clothes. Thank God.
There you go.
Whew, that, silver lining.
Silver lining, yeah.
Yeah.
Even more of a silver lining than bringing beers back.
Yes.
I had this beer in Montana. It kind of tastes like this. It was called That's What She Said.
That's what she said. Really?
Yeah.
It's
that's
not
what
bad.
that's
It's
what the beer. It was nice.
It tastes more like a lager than it does.
But
Kind of.
It does.
But it's a
yes,
light
I can
lager.
see.
It's
Such
Yeah.
a light log, like,
Kind of reminds me of kind of almost kind of like a Landsock a little.
For me, it reminds me more of like Yingling.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
Yingling too.
But they don't
Which I
have
think they
Yingling
will.
there, so this would essentially be
This
their
would be
Yingling.
that Yingling.
Yeah.
yeah,
They don't have Yingling in Texas?
No, they don't.
Yingling doesn't go past the Mississippi River.
Oh, okay. I thought
I have
They're East
Yingling was
Coast.
just like,
the first time I went to Texas, I asked for a Yingling, and the bartender looked at me like, "What's a Yangling?"
what was that?
I looked at him like,
We speak English in this country.
"Is this some kind of Chinese beer?" No, ma'am.
It's made in America. It's brewed in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure it was my server because the bartender would have known.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you probably would have at least known what Yingling was.
Yes, no, I'm pretty sure we were sitting at tables and I was like, "Hey, can I get a Yingling? What's a Yang?" And I kid you not, she legitimately said, "What's a Yangling?"
That Texan accent.
What are you? Where do you come from?
What kind of...
Clearly Texas.
Shut up. They're obviously Texan.
Bigger in Texas.
Yeah, their intelligence isn't so much bigger, but... No, I'm kidding.
You just insulted
I'm
the
kidding.
entire state of
I'm
Texas,
kidding.
man.
I'm kidding.
Big boobs, tat skirts, type 2 diabetes.
Dude, diabetes. Texas.
And guns.
Yeah. Open carry.
Yeah.
And 10-gallon hats.
It's the Wild West.
Well, wow, west. And horses.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, like, really empty land out there.
It's so
I mean,
much
Texas is
just empty
gigantic.
space.
It's
I
gigantic.
mean, Texas is gigantic, so
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
It's like a 3-day drive to go, like, if you're going east to west.
What?
Just
is
going,
this?
like, from
going
the
through the state.
farthest east to, like, farthest west.
Yeah, it's like 3 days.
Concerts. I'm gonna assume that this means what concerts we've been
Concerts.
to. Concerts.
I mean, this was one
Oi!
of mine. This was one
Oi!
of mine.
Get down, cat! You get away from my sink right now!
Oi, oi, oi.
I will throw something at you!
We're having technical
Welcome.
difficulties.
Get the fuck...
He's just looking at you like, what? Please.
Throw a fucking water bottle cap at him.
But yeah, I think this is supposed to be like concerts, favorite concerts, you know, your
I feel like I
most-
talked about the one time where I went to a concert and a guy got his leg ripped off.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that was a
I
Yeah,
remember
he,
that.
um,
bake sale.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he had like an amputated leg and he had like a
He got knocked
Yeah.
down, they ripped his leg off, and they beat people with it.
not surprising.
Yeah, no, it's Buzz Bake Sale
I
skin.
mean, hey, yeah, but Buzz Bake Sale, you know?
Yeah.
Anything goes there.
That's how it goes.
Anything goes there.
I don't know.
So, okay, concerts.
We've-
I've been to...
I know we've talked about concerts before. I don't
We-
know.
I told you.
I don't know if we
remember
talked-
talking about my first concert was Garth Brooks. Ever. Like,
Oh,
my
yeah, we
first
talked... I
ever.
think we talked about...
Yeah, we have talked about concerts.
We talked
before.
about first concerts, I think.
Yeah, we talked about our first concerts.
And
Yeah.
then it was
Yeah.
what, Norma Jean, and Between the Buried and Me after that. And then there's so many after. I saw Excision
You know,
one year
I guess,
for my
like, you know,
birthday.
yeah, I guess...
Oh yeah.
I guess now it's like... I guess favorite concerts or most, like, memorable...
Yeah.
You know, events that happen at concerts, too, you know? We can all talk about that.
I will say, my favorite group to watch live, Flogging Molly.
Oh
Flogging
man,
Molly?
They are
Flogging
so
Molly.
Oh, I've
much
never
fun.
seen
So
them. I've
is
never seen them, but...
Skindred. They were so good.
Skindred's good. I've seen
Skindred's
Skindred
a lot
live.
of fun too.
Mm-hmm.
I
I didn't know
but
much of their songs when I saw them, but...
Even Atreyu.
Oh, Trey was awesome.
They put
I
and
seen
their
them.
crowd goes crazy.
I
They
saw
put
them
on
out-
the best circle pit I've ever been in.
I saw them at Mayhem. The only time I saw Trey
No,
was at
I
Mayhem.
oh, there's one.
That was in Mayhem with Rob Zombie, Korn,
Damn,
Five Finger Death Punch, I think, was in there too.
damn.
I think I missed that one.
I missed
That was the
for
only, that was the
sure.
one and only Mayhem I went to.
No, I did go to that one. That was the last Mayhem I went to because that was the last time they came to Palm Beach.
Yeah.
After that, the closest they went was Tampa.
Was that the
Until
one?
they stopped
Was
doing
that the
it.
one with Suicide Silence? Yes, it was. The one that me and Andrew got struck by a lightning bolt holding onto a fucking tent.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Dang.
Suicide
Damn.
Silence was playing and it was like pouring. It was pissing rain. It was crazy. And
Yeah.
the
And
wind was picking up and
We were over by the Monster booth where they
Yeah.
were giving out like free waters, and
but
we-
he was like, "Hey, help hold the tent down."
yeah, because it was like the wind picked up enough that
It was
like they were starting to blow away, even though they were like anchored. So we were just like, okay, stood underneath it, held it, and like 5 of us were holding onto this thing, and we all like 3 to 5 of us that because there were like 10 people under the tarp.
Everyone let go except for me and Andrew at the same
Yeah.
exact moment for some reason.
Yeah, like for
And
different
in
reasons
that
too.
moment,
Like
the
Nick was
tarp
there.
was
He
struck
like
by
he
lightning.
like took his glasses off and he was like drying them off. Like I like pulled out my phone to check what time it was. Like everybody let go for some reason at around the same time, and then we hear thunder.
No, you saw a flash, then it was
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah, it was
and
immediate.
then it was mine and Andrew's hands going. Wow!
Yeah, and like Phil
Dang.
jumping like 5 feet through the air.
Yeah, man. I was like, wow!
Yeah,
wow.
Andrew just kind of like pulled his hand back and was like, "Oh yeah, we just got electrocuted." Like immediately.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because like
That
he's-
almost sucked.
Yeah, he's gotten he was like working on his house or something. He got shocked by a 220.
Yeah.
Which
Dang.
that does not feel good. I've gotten shocked from 220, and he's like, "Yeah, that was more than that."
It was more than that.
Did you get blown back at that point?
My arm,
Uh,
my arm definitely left with force. I had no longer had any control over my arm over the fucking.
Yeah.
It was like boop, boom.
Yeah. So like
I didn't pee myself. That's good.
when you see people get like thrown back from getting electrocuted, it's not the electricity that's throwing them back.
It's their muscles.
It's their muscles.
Yeah,
like
Before we get the fuck out.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, because it just causes muscles to just go haywire.
yep.
Let's
Probably
see.
electrical impulses.
This
I
last Warped Tour was good.
This last Warped Tour was pretty good for the last one. For the last one, it's pretty good, but not the most memorable.
No.
But
My favorite Warped Tour was the one year that it was like a ska fest.
Scarface.
Yeah, there were like 6 ska bands there.
It was 2 years ago.
No, this is like 2008, 2009.
I don't know.
It was before
It was
I went
years
to
ago.
Warped Tour. The first Warped Tour I went to was 2011.
Yeah, it was one of the earlier ones.
What were you going to say, Damien?
I was going to tell a Warped Tour story.
Oh
Probably
boy.
my
yeah,
most
do it.
memorable Warped Tour story.
Okay.
So this was Warped Tour 2013 or 2014.
Okay.
One of those two. We went to me and my friends, we went to the Orlando Warped Tour. Because if you've ever been to the Orlando Warped Tour, or at least the venue they use for festivals like that, is so much better.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a freaking cruising amphitheater where they hold all the biggest bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hate the cruising just because of that reason, just because during Warped Tour Mayhem, they put the biggest bands under the amphitheater,
And you have to like.
and you have to have a sit or stand super far away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
you know, if you have just a giant
Yeah.
stage with no space in front of it,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
amazing. But yeah, so we went to Orlando Warped Tour, and I was going past the Rise Records tent. And Rise Records, they had a band called Emerosa. Emerosa. I know you've probably heard of them. I don't know if you've heard of them.
I've heard of them.
But at this point, they were on hiatus. They were looking for like a new singer. They were looking for a new singer because the other one guy got kicked out.
Craig Owens, right?
No, Johnny Craig.
Johnny Craig. That's the guy that tried to sell the MacBook.
Yep, and bamboozled everybody.
Bamboozled. Here, I'm going to sell my MacBook signed with this. I sold several hundred copies of them. I believe
no one ever got
I believe
them.
I talked about this. Like,
No one
he
ever
would have
got
been
them.
better off just saying, "Hey, I want to buy drugs. Send me money."
Exactly. But you know, we're not here to talk about what a piece of crap Johnny Craig is.
Well, you know.
So, but so
Can you hear that? I
Shots
hate
fired.
you.
shots fired. He's
Yes.
a great singer.
You have
Voice,
such a beautiful voice.
voice beautiful.
Why are you so shitty?
personality.
Damn it, you.
Anyway, so I walked past the Rise Records tent, and just on this giant piece of white paper, just on the Rise tent, it said Emerosa is coming. So I freaked out because I was like, oh, Emerosa, one of my favorite bands, they're coming back, new singer, new album, new everything. And the people who were running the Rise Records tent, they saw me get this excited. And they're like, do you wanna carry this sign around Warped Tour and let everyone know that Emerosa is coming back? I was like, yes. What do you take me for?
It was a big prank, wasn't it?
No, I walked through the entire Warped Tour. Everyone was asking me questions. They came back Emerosa came back like a year or so later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took a lot more time than the Rise Records tent led me to believe. But I thought it was like next week. They're coming back, but it wasn't that case at all.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I was carrying this sign that said Emerosa is coming around Warped Tour the entire day, pretty much. And we walked by, we went and we saw Like Moths to Flames.
Oh man, I like them.
They're good. Well, Chris Roeder, the lead vocalist of Like Moths to Flames, he used to be
It's two moths to flames, right?
to Moths to Flames. Yeah.
Like
Moths to Flames. Like Moths to Flames. And the lead singer, Chris Roeder, he used to be in Emerosa. He used to be the singer for the first EP that Emerosa ever made.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm standing in the back of the crowd of Like Moths to Flames, and I hold up the sign as high as I can. Emerosa is coming, and in the middle of Like Moths to Flames sets, Chris Roeder stops singing, stares at me, and then flicks me off. And then just kind of like laughs under his breath and starts singing again. highlight of my Warped Tour.
That's pretty good.
It was great.
Emerosa is coming.
And Emerosa was coming.
No, fuck you.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
It was great. So maybe they got off on bad terms or something, but
I don't know. That's funny as shit.
it was amazing.
Well worth it.
It was well worth it. I also met Hands Like Houses. That's also the Warped Tour where our backpack with 3 signed albums got stolen.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
You know, it was bad. It was a good day, with a pretty shitty ending.
That's terrible.
But yeah, being flicked off by Chris Rhoda is one of my high points in my life.
Nice. That's a good high point.
It is.
It's fucking good. Wow. That makes me so happy.
Yeah.
I love that story.
It made me happy, so
I love that story, Damien. Thanks for that. Oh.
Yeah. I
once participated in a circle pit that was like, if this was the main stage, right? And this is the sound booth.
Oh yeah, and
it
the
went
one all the way around
sound
the...
booth, yeah.
It went.
I was in that too.
Oh no. It was for a Day to Remember, Bring Me the Horizon in Boca.
Oh. Because they've done that at a few like Warp Tours and stuff like that.
It was fucking huge. Like, I had never seen a circle pit that large before, because there was easily like another 100 or so people between the soundstage and the wall of the circle
they're
pit.
just trapped in the middle of hundreds of sweaty people running around in a circle with force.
A lot of people at this amphitheater. It was quite a few people at the venue. And it was just, and to fight to the front of the stage was to fight through hundreds of people. It was crazy. It was crazy.
I think it was the year that Korn played Mayhem, because if I remember correctly,
imagine.
It was during Korn that they split the entire lawn to do a wall of death.
I know Lamb of God have done that.
Yeah, Lamb of God did it as well.
I don't know, because I was at Korn.
I saw that. I was there for that. That was the first time
Korn.
I ever saw you at a concert.
Lamb of God and Korn played together.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's when I
okay.
got rocked in the side of the mouth. Remember that? And I showed up, and my face was like, "My face is swollen."
No, that was at Bake Sale that we saw each other. This was after that. Yeah.
Did I go to that one? I feel like I did.
Was that the one with Rob
Lamb
Zombie?
of God was there, right?
Yeah, Lamb of God played before Korn did.
Oh, okay.
Lamb of God was there.
Yes.
It was that same Mayhem.
Yes, I went to saw that. Yes.
Yeah,
because it was Korn's like last show. They had come back for the show, or they were done.
Something, yeah, like they were taking a break or something going
Well,
on.
Head had left already.
Yeah. Yeah, Head had left that year, I think, if I remember correctly.
Because he wrote his Jesus book.
My friend,
I stopped doing meth and I found Jesus.
my friend got drop
He's
kicked.
back in Korn now.
I wonder how much meth he does.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But like,
He didn't
he's back in Korn now.
Nobody can slap a bass like that, man.
No, Head's the lead guitarist.
I know.
I was gonna say, like,
I read the whole book on his stupid thing.
I was
Yes,
like,
I
Head's
understand.
not the bassist.
I know.
My friend got drop kicked in a Bring Me Horizon mosh pit.
Was it the Boca one?
No, it was in Orlando.
That's
It was
awesome.
in Orlando. It was Warped Tour.
Drop kick.
And then he got sent to a medical tent, and the girl who drop kicked him tried to get his number. Right after.
What?
I don't know.
Huh?
And he was like, "What?" Like disorientated and everything. It's like, no, you just drop kicked me.
I feel so bad. I feel so bad about drop kicking you. I had to get your number.
You get your number so I can.
Drop kick you in the bed.
I drop kick people. It's how I flirt. I don't know how to talk.
It's just playful.
It's my icebreaker.
It's also,
Literally.
It's also your chest breaker too.
Yeah.
Shit.
This is my skull crusher move.
Hey, you alive still? Cool. Here's my number.
Here's my number. Call me.
I'd call that girl Dick Kickem.
Dick and kick him.
Dick kick him.
Dick Kickem. That's a D&D character.
Dick Kickem.
That's one of my friend's D&D characters' name, and he talks like Randy Savage.
Oh yeah.
Dick Kickem, strongest wizard in all the land.
Did I tell you
We rolled.
my character, David Bain? David Bain.
I hate you, David Bain.
Yeah,
Instead of
David Bain.
Blaine.
Yeah, he
I
was
fucking hate
he was
you.
a battle mage that had a Randy Savage voice.
Oh man.
He kicked ass with magic.
So
Kick ass
Dick
with magic.
Kickem is a wizard with an intelligence of 2, but a strength of like I think a 10, like a base 10, strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does that work? He's a mage.
We didn't put the points that were supposed to go. Our friend told us to make him a character on the fly, and he was like, "I want to be a wizard." And we're like,
What like whack ass stats are you using that like strength in 10 is high and 2 is like normal? Usually stats don't go lower than 7.
lower than 7.
Yeah, usually like baseline stats are
Different
all
rules.
Yeah, like 10
Different
10
rule
is normal.
We rolled for whatever, and I think we rolled whatever it was for the mage, and we had one roll that was just straight like ones. So we just kept
That
it.
is unfortunate.
Yeah, well, he wanted us to build him a character really fast, and we built him a character really fast.
You
So
realize
we threw all of the
below 7 in D&D for intelligence
AC?
is literally retarded.
He's stupid as shit.
Couldn't even read a book.
He couldn't even book.
That's not
He
even
couldn't
like,
even speak
not even-
intelligibly.
yeah, like
He's just like
that's-
in a Randy Savage voice.
yeah.
Basically, that's all he did anyway.
It's like
That was
like
awesome.
under 7 is not even like autism where he's just like they're kind of awkward but they're really fucking good at something like
No.
math and music and shit.
No.
Like no, like he's straight like
He's straight up.
He's drooling
Not good.
on his fucking shirt.
yeah, like
It's bad.
I would like
No,
to cast
it's
fireball.
It's so.
He gnaws on his staff.
He can't even cast fireball, but he can punch stuff. His unarmed is great. He told him that we were like build. He's like build a wizard. And we're like, fuck you. You should have had this ready. Okay, here we go. Dick Kickham, the strongest wizard in all the. Dick Kickham, strongest wizard in all the land. He threw it. Oh, it was so bad. He could not cast a spell. He could not a single spell. 'Cause he couldn't pick any spells. It was amazing.
Oh,
well
jeez.
Because
This
it's
feels
based
pretty good.
It's based on your intelligence modifier. It's
just
how many
stop.
books. Yeah.
Just no.
Shout out to you, Dick Kickham.
Dick Kickham.
The strongest wizard.
It's all because of you, Dropkick Girl.
Drop kick.
We've
Thank
heard
you,
of Dropkick
Dropkick
Murphys, but God, Dropkick Girl's far more dangerous.
Well,
It's true.
this is a nice beer. I
Yeah,
give it
I
like
like
a
it.
solid 6. It's good.
Yeah, I'd say
Some,
probably like
some
a,
easy drinking.
I think it is
Easy drinking.
7.
Easy
I give it a
drinking.
You
7.
could put a few of
Very
these
easy,
down
yeah,
very
same.
easily.
Same score as the last beer we had, I think. 7.
Yeah, pretty much.
7.2.
That was like a 7. I'd say this is not quite as good. But it's still solid. It's good for what it is, and
It is
Yeah.
another good introduction beer, I feel,
yeah,
to the world of beer.
To the world of beer.
it's just a
Not the bar.
it's just a solid ale. Like nothing
Yes.
really stands out about it.
Yeah. It's
It's good for what it is.
exactly.
If you just want like a good easy drinking beer.
Exactly. If you're ever in Texas, you just need an
This was
easy
perfect.
drinking
This was
beer.
honestly very good after a day of working paintball all day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet. Definitely.
yeah.
Very refreshing.
It was perfect.
Very refreshing.
Yeah.
That's why I drank so many of them. I was like, these are so good. Blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
But
And they're not that high alcohol content, so
No.
you could just
No, it's 5.2.
chug them back.
So
it's kind of dangerous.
Okay, I know it.
You get a few of them, you die. It's got such weird art.
I like the art.
I actually like the art on it. It's got some cool art.
The robot. All right.
Robot is cool.
I like this beer.
The
as
robot
well.
is cool. Yeah, it's a good beer. It's a good beer.
I'm tired. It's bedtime.
I'm Tad.
For the record, like we say it's a good beer and we rate it a 6. Like the only time we rate it lower than a 5 if it's like something's fucked up about it and it's just not good. And we just
No, I think we rated the one beer really low.
yeah, we rated it like a 3 just because like
It wasn't beer. It
It-
was soda.
that one I thought we rated like a 5
That was
or
like
6.
that one. I rated like a 4.
I was thinking of the one from Scuttlebutt that like tasted like tonic water.
Oh, the last
Yeah,
last
like we
week's.
just didn't like it. Like there could have been something fucked up with that one for all we know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It could have been
Yeah, that was the one you didn't even finish.
yeah. But no, like
There's
this.
one Phil didn't finish either.
Yeah,
There's a couple I haven't finished only because I've been drunk as shit too.
yeah. Like this is a solid 6. It's good for what it is. But like nothing really. Stands
Yeah,
out
exactly.
about
It's not.
it. Like,
There's nothing special about it. Exactly. It's just
It's a beer.
standard light
Yeah.
beer.
But it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely good for what it is.
All right. So thank you for joining us on this episode of the Barley Roast. If you have anything you want us to talk about, just let us know in the comments or on Facebook or something. We'll add it to the jar and we'll talk about it. Like, subscribe, all that nonsense.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.